London is a big and beautiful city. Before you go there, you need to find information about its sites, because there are lots of interesting and historical places which every tourist must see. The Big Ben is the most popular landmark of Great Britain. The official name of this building is Elizabeth Tower, but we know it as Big Ben. It was built in 1859, and only after 2012 people started calling it Big Ben. London Eye is a beautiful landmark in London. It is situated on the bank of the River Thames. It can carry 800 people in each rotation. London Eye can be also used for weddings. Many couples organize wedding ceremonies in this landmark. After that, tourists usually walk to Trafalgar Square. Trafalgar Square is the geographical center of London. There is a monument in the center of this landmark. This square is used for walk-ins, demonstrations and holidays. It is very popular among tourists and citizens. There is also a beautiful park in London. It is called Hyde Park. It is a royal place. It has 5,000 acres of beautiful green space. So that's why people like to organize picnics here. There are many sites in this park and tourists also like watching them. After that, it is possible to visit Buckingham Palace. Buckingham Palace is the most exciting place in London. Tourists like visiting it very much. The palace is very old. It was built in 1705. Now it is the official residence of British monarchy. There are more than 600 rooms in this building. Every year, near 1,500 people are invited to this residence for parties and banquets. Many tourists come here because they want to see Queen Victoria Memorial. It is very beautiful.
Another interesting place which you need to visit is Madame Tussauds Museum. Madame Tussauds is the most amazing wax museum in the whole world. It is visited by 2.5 million people every year. Every day you can see thousands of people standing in the queue near the entry into this building. There are many different wax figures. You can see famous actors, singers and politicians. They are very similar to real people. Another very famous museum of London is the British Museum. The British Museum was created in 1753. It contains one of the richest in the world's collections of antiquities. There is also one of the largest libraries in this museum. There is a reading room, but you can't lend books. There are 11 departments in this museum. They keep a lot of different collections. Tower of London. Tower of London is a great building. It includes a palace, a fortress, a prison and a palace of execution. It is a big historical museum. It is one of the oldest places in London. There are many beautiful crown jewels in the tower. People working there carefully look after them. Tourists like this great historical place.
Tower Bridge. This bridge was built in 1894. It is still used in London. It regulates a large part of great traffic of the capital. The pedestrian part is closed. People can't walk through it. From this bridge is a super view to the city. You can also see a magnificent port, which is one of the largest in the world. The National Gallery is situated in the north side of Trafalgar Square. It is a great art museum which includes many national collections of European paintings. It was opened in 1824. British government bought the collections of 38 paintings. Now it is one of the richest and expensive in the world. Tourists like walking in this museum and watching those wonderful paintings. Westminster Abbey is located near the House of Parliament. It is a place where all British kings and queens are crowned. This place was founded by Saint Peter 900 years ago. Every year, this church attracts millions of people. Tourists come here to see Abbey and visit its famous part called Poins Corner.
Piccadilly Circus is known as the center of the nightlife in the West End. It is popular between tourists and citizens. Piccadilly Circus is a dynamic and delightful place with a lively atmosphere. It is also the shopping center. There are many different shops where you can buy souvenirs, clothes, food. The House of Parliament is also known as Palace of Westminster. It stands on the riverside near Westminster Abbey. It can be visited by tourists. They start at the Royal Gallery and then they go to the House of Lords. The most famous part of the House of Parliament is St. Stephen's Hall. It is decorated by very expensive and valuable frescoes. It is one of the oldest landmarks in London. Thames is a river which London stands on. It is not very long. It has nearly 3,300 kilometers and it runs in the sea. English people call this river the Father of London. Tourists can use ships if they want to see the city from the river. This river is also called River Isis.